Hello everyone, I'm Ayush Singh from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, and today we'll be talking about generation of computers. So let's first talk about what is computer. It is a programmable electronic device that can process, store and retrieve data. They are used in a wide variety of applications including personal computing, business, science and engineering. The basic components of a computer are input devices. It allows the user to enter data into the computer. Example of input devices are keyboard, mouse and touchscreen. Storage. There are mainly two types of storage. First one is RAM. It is the computer's temporary storage area and it holds the data that the CPU is currently working on. Second one is hard disk or SSD. The HDD or SSD is the computer's permanent storage area and it holds the data that the computer needs to remember even when it is turned off. Mostly random access memory or RAM is volatile in nature. It means that the data is stored as long as the computer is turned on or have power. On the other hand, hard disk drive is non-volatile, means it can retain the data even after the power is lost. Then after it is the CPU. It is called as the brain of the computer and responsible for carrying out the instructions that are given to it. Output devices. It allows the computer to display data to the user. Example of output devices include monitors, printers and speakers. First generation computers. First generation computers used vacuum tubes as the prime electronic components of first generation computers. They were bulky, fragile and generated a lot of heat. Talking about size, they were very large and heavy. They often took up an entire room. Speed and processing power. They were very slow by today's standard. They could perform basic calculations in milliseconds, but more complex tasks could take hours or even days to complete. Input and output. In first generation computers, input was taken through paper tape or punch cards. Output was usually in the form of printed results. Example of first generation computers are ENIAC and UNIVAC. Second generation computer. The technology used in second generation computers were transistors were used in place of vacuum tube. They were smaller, more reliable and consumed less power. Talking about size and reliability, they reduced the physical size of the machine, making them more compact and manageable. Speed and processing power. Transistors brought about a dramatic increase in processing speed. They could switch much faster than vacuum tubes. Magnetic core memory. In second generation computers, magnetic core memory were deployed, offering high storage capacity and faster access speed. Example of second generation computers are IBM 1401 and IBM 17090. Third generation computers. The technology used in third generation computers were ICs or integrated circuit, which were even smaller or more reliable and less energy consuming than transistors. Talking about size and reliability, they were even smaller and more compact than second generation. Speed and processing power. They were faster and more powerful than their predecessors. Operating systems were also used in third generation computers, which led to programming language development and were able to manage increased complexity of third generation computers. Fourth generation computers. In fourth generation computers, microprocessors were used, which were single chip CPUs. Size and reliability. They were much smaller and reliable than third generation computers. Speed and processing power was much faster than third generation computers. GUI or graphical user interface were also introduced in fourth generation, which made computer easier to use for people who are not familiar with computers. Fifth generation computers. Fifth generation computers are supposed to be based on AI and parallel processing. It will allow to understand and respond to natural language, and parallel processing will allow them to process information much faster than today's computer. Size and reliability. They are expected to be smaller than today's computer. This is because they will be based on new technologies such as nano transistors. Speed and processing power. They are expected to be much faster and much processing power than today's computers. Thank you. That's all for this video.